New tax law caps charitable deductions at 35% for top earners. Donate in 2025, save thousands. Wait until 2026, lose tax benefits forever. Here's exactly what changed and how to maximize your giving before the window closes. Hey, welcome back to lIHITRO Bank. My name is Adam. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act just dropped the bomb on wealthy donors. Starting January 1st, 2026, if you're in the 37% tax bracket, your charitable deduction gets capped at 35%. You're losing 2 percentage points of tax benefit on every dollar you give. Plus a new 0.5% AGI floor kicks in. Someone earning $1 million can only deduct amounts over $5,000. Everything below that threshold, not deductible. Let me break down what this actually means. Right now in 2025, if you earn $800,000 and give $100,000 to charity, you get a $37,000 federal tax deduction. Starting January 1st, that same donation only gives you $33,250 in deductions. You just lost $3,750 in tax benefits for making the exact same gift. That's real money. The math gets worse with bigger donations. Want to give away $1 million? Your deduction is $20,000 smaller in 2026 than it would be in 2025. At that level, you're basically writing a check to the IRS for no reason. This is why wealthy donors are front-loading 2 to 3 years of charitable giving into 2025. Here's a strategy smart donors use. Donor-advised funds. You contribute cash or appreciated stock to a DAF in 2025. You get the immediate tax deduction at 37%. Then you instruct the DAF to distribute the money to charities over the next few years. You separated the timing of your tax deduction from the actual cash flow to charities. This lets you bunch multiple years of giving into one tax year to maximize deductibility. Why does bunching work? The standard deduction for 2026 is $32,200 for married couples. Unless your total itemized deductions exceed that amount, you get no benefit from charitable giving. But if you bunch 3 years of donations into 1 year, you blow past the standard deduction threshold. You itemize that year and take the standard deduction the next 2 years. You're alternating between itemizing and standard deduction to maximize tax efficiency. The 0.5% AGI floor is sneaky. It doesn't sound like much, but it adds up. If you earn $200,000, your first $1,000 in charitable donations doesn't count. If you earn $1 million, the first $5,000 doesn't count. For ultra-high earners giving smaller amounts, this floor eliminates the tax benefit entirely. The wealthy are accelerating their giving into 2025 before this floor takes effect. There's one massive loophole that still works. Qualified charitable distributions from IRAs. If you're 70 and a half or older, you can donate up to $108,000 directly from your IRA to charity in 2025. That number increases to $115,000 in 2026. QCDs are excluded from taxable income not deducted. This means the 0.5% floor doesn't apply. The 35% cap doesn't apply. You get the full benefit regardless of the new rules. Here's what money actually solves with smart charitable planning. 40% of your donation going to the IRS instead of charity. Without proper timing, you lose massive tax efficiency on your philanthropic goals. The inability to pass wealth to causes you care about gets solved when you use these strategies. You can move appreciating assets out of your estate and into charitable vehicles. All future growth avoids estate tax. So what should you do right now before December 31st? First, calculate how much you plan to give over the next 3 years. If it's significant, bunch it all into 2025. Open a donor-advised fund at Fidelity Schwab or Vanguard. Contribute appreciated stock if you have it. You get a deduction for fair market value and avoid capital gains tax. The charity never pays tax on appreciation. Second, if you're over 70, make a qualified charitable distribution from your IRA before year end. This satisfies your required minimum distribution and excludes the amount from taxable income. It's the cleanest charitable strategy available, and the new rules don't touch it. Third, talk to your tax advisor. Run the numbers. See exactly how much you're losing by waiting until 2026. For many wealthy donors, the difference is tens of thousands of dollars. That's money you could give a charity instead of the IRS. The window is closing. Once January 1st hits, these opportunities disappear. You can't go back and retroactively donate in 2025 to get the better tax treatment. The wealthy are acting right now. They're not waiting. They're front-loading donations, maximizing deductions, and protecting their philanthropic impact from tax erosion. If this video helped you understand the 2026 charitable deduction changes, subscribe to this channel. We're breaking down exactly how tax law affects wealth building and charitable giving. Comment and tell me, are you front-loading donations into 2025? Let's maximize impact together. See you in the next one.